Alright, so we're in the home screen and we want to configure this and add a few things. Now in an Android you have the three buttons down here. There's the back button, the home screen button, and this shows you what's open. So nothing's open, we'll go back to the home screen with that button. We'll swipe up and we're going to go to settings. Okay. So in settings, a couple of things I want to do. First one is display. Click on that. We're only at 3% brightness, which is okay for filming in here. It's still plenty bright. Let's go up a little bit. Screen timeout in 10 minutes. I'm going to change that to 30 minutes. We'll go back. Display size and text. This is important for me. So I want you to notice what happens. So let's go to the home screen, which is the middle button. And I want to show you what that looks like. Now we'll click this button to see what's open, and that's our settings. I'm going to click on that. And display size and text. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go up. And I'm going to make the font size bigger because I'm kind of old and I want it bigger. So I don't know if you saw it adjust that. See how it adjusted it up a little bit. So on font size it just says make text bigger or smaller. So I want my text bigger. Let's go all the way and you can see that's pretty big. So we'll just go here for now. And then display size makes everything bigger or smaller. So I'm going to go up to here. And that's pretty big. So let's hit the home button here in the middle and go back and have a look. And you can see everything's a little bit bigger. We're going to go back and we're going to go one more step. See how it made those icons bigger? The buttons are bigger. And you can see here the icons are bigger. So this icon, I'm going to move it up. Hold your finger on it. You can move it up and position that. So we're going to go back to what's open. Tap it. The other thing you can do is you can put bold text. And that really makes everything a lot easier for me to see. So that's how I configure mine. I like it this way, and so that's pretty much the settings that I use on mine. So let's see. If you don't like them, you can reset them here back to default. Anyway, that's what I like. I'm going to go back to the home screen. Okay, so now we're going to configure some apps on here that we want to use. So mainly we'll start with say OnX. OnX is something a lot of people use, so we'll do it first. All right, so with an Android tablet, you're always going to go to Google Play, which is this. And we're going to push Get Started. And so this over here is it knows because I've logged in before, there's a lot of stuff here that I've already downloaded, and it wants me to do that. So I don't want anything there, so I'm going to skip. Want to see local recommendations? Nope, no thanks, not right now. Okay, so we're going to come down here and search. Search twice, and we're going to say OnX. Hit that button. OnX Offroad, so that's exactly what I want. There's the Hunt app if you want it, and the backcountry trail app. So it's got all of OnX stuff here. So I want to install that. Okay, so it's installed. We'll say open. And it's going to make you choose to give it access to notifications, devices, the camera, files. We'll say continue. Okay, so here it's going to want us to log in. And so if you have a OnX subscription of any kind, whether it's on your iPhone or where it is, you just do the same thing. You're going to have to log in. And I'm going to say use with an account. I don't want to continue with my Gmail because my OnX is not a Gmail account. It's a Microsoft account. So I'm going to use with account. And so I've got to put in my email of my Microsoft account. Okay, put in my old Hotmail account. Now I need to put in the password. Okay, so I got it right. So anyway, it logs right into my OnX account, into my maps, and this is the fire that's over on Monroe Mountain. And I was up there Tuesday on this road right here, and it was right close to the road, but it looks like it's burned right to the road. Anyway, sorry about that sidetrack. Anyway, here's my OnX, and let's install another app that you might use. So I'm going to go home, screen. Here's the actual home screen, and it put my OnX icon over on the screen next to my home screen. So I'm going to hold my finger on that X. I'm going to drag it over, put it on my home screen. Okay, so here's Google Play, and we're going to hit search. Let's hit search twice, and let's install Gaia. Gaia GPS, that's it. So I use this quite a bit to make my routes along with OnX. And open. Okay, so it's going to do the same thing that OnX did. It's going to make us log in. So okay, so it took me a minute to get the right email and password. Your location, yeah, well, using the app, and sounds good, and you have to allow that, the GPS, to send you information. And once you accept that and give it the information it wants, there's Gaia. All right, so let's see what we've got running. If we come over here to that tab, and it shows us all of the programs we have open. This tab, I don't really want it. This, so I'm just going to swipe it to close it. And same with that. And there is OnX. Scroll up. There's Gaia. Okay, let's go to the home page. You can see it put Gaia over where I wanted it over here. So I'm going to hold my finger on that Gaia and come over and drop it right there so it's on my home page. All right, let's do one more. back to the Google Play. We'll go back, we'll search, and I want to do DMD2. There it is. We'll scroll up a little bit, and here's the DMD2 navigation app. I'm going to install that. And then I'm going to open it. So it's the same thing. It needs access to your GPS. Say yes while using the app. Allow. Allow. And it says viewing full screen. Got it. And it requires access to notifications. Say OK. There's DMD2, and we have to turn that on. Okay, so there's DMD2. Let's go back to our home page. Again, it put it on the secondary page. I'm going to hold my finger on there, drag it over, and drop it right there. Okay, so if you're out on a ride, you have access to all of these. You can change right here by just touching the icon. Go back to the home screen. You can do Gaia. Back to the home screen, DMD2. And with DMD2, it's a little bit different. You have to push the power off button, and that takes you back to the home screen. But if you push it again from right there, and I'm going to have to get into the settings and fix that so it's in the landscape mode. So I'll push the power button to close that. Okay, so again here it's going to show us everything that's open. Go back. Okay, so this button just takes you back to the previous page or the previous task you were doing. Let's go back to the home page, and from here you could go to Google and surf the internet. But anyway, that's it. That's it for now. So we installed 3 of the apps that I use, OnX, Gaia, and DMD2. Another one a lot of people will install is just Google Maps. Okay, that's it for now.